And he's got another fine away performance, but you don't always get what you deserve in football.
No, it's disappointing. It's a hard one to take because I didn't feel there was too much between the sides. They do what they do very, very effectively. They launch the ball into your box at every opportunity, long throws, free kicks, even in open play they just shell it forward. And we dealt with what seemed like 1,000 balls into our box comfortably, but there's always a chance that one might not go your way, and from us breaking away and looking like we could go and score the winner, they've won the ball back and managed to put a ball in and overloaded and just managed to score at the back post. So it's obviously really disappointed. The lads are bitterly disappointed, but we can take a hell of a lot out of this. The way we played, first half they had to change their formation to cope with us, and that shows how well we started, and we created a few good chances. But they're at the top of the league for a reason. Every single player does what Neil wants very, very well. They're effective. It's not how I want to play, but they're top of the league and fair play to them. And
in those circumstances, for 99.9% of the game, the defence once again looked pretty unflappable.
Yeah, we were strong. We were strong, and the midfield too in the first half, did really well, won the ball. And we had some good opportunities in good areas. Just probably lacking a little bit of belief that the ball was going to come in. We had balls going across the 6-yard box, and we weren't on the end of it. And that's probably the difference, where they know the ball's coming in the box, and they break their necks to get in there, and we've just got to believe a little bit more in the final third that ball is going to be in there and a chance is going to be created, because we've got some good players who are capable of putting balls in good areas. And even at the end, the ball's bouncing around in the box several times, and we just haven't had the break today. And I think that's probably just sums it up really, that we were a little bit of luck maybe and a little bit of ball breaking to us, and we would have come away with something.
And that was it into injury time. Brett Williams had the shot that was scrambled behind Dan Fitch. It nearly was in at the far post, and it just epitomises that the attacking substitutions that you made and what you've been saying all season, that we want to go for the win.
Yeah, I mean, we were going to make changes just before they scored. Actually, we were just preparing a couple of subs, and then obviously had to keep going for it because I want to win every game. Even at 0-0, I felt we could win the game, and Fitch came on and looked at danger, and Tom Derry drove at people, and obviously Joan Gesson came on, and his first second touch he's turned his ankle and had to come off. So it's important we keep everyone fit, but I think that we've shown that we're capable of mixing it with the best sides. We've played Grimsby and beat them. We've come to Halifax, who have got an impressive home record and been the better side for large parts of the game, but ultimately we've lost, so we've got to deal with that, and we've got to get to Tuesday and pick up some points there. And
you say Joan Gesson, he made a positive impact immediately, but then it was a rather frustrating, fleeting appearance. What was it? Just a turned ankle?
Yeah, I mean he injured his ankle at Telford, and he's had a little issue with it this week, but I think he went in with a keeper to try and win a ball, and it just went over on the keeper, landed on his ankle, and it was just a freak accident, and he's really struggling with it. So we couldn't afford to keep him on, either A, to make it worse, and B, because we were chasing the game. So Tom's come on and done well, and but it's another player we're missing for injury, and we can't afford that.
And you're already without Barker and Molesley, but the players that came in, Jordan Roberts again filling in at left back when required, you wouldn't know that they were playing out of position.
Yeah, I mean both the substitutions were attacking ones. Jordan is a more attacking fullback than Tonks is, and we wanted to have that energy going forwards.
Well played, Tom. You're unlucky.
Cheers. Cheers, fella. So we're making progress. We're not the finished article by a long way, but we are more than competitive this season. And if we just pick up a couple of percent on the little bits that we're making mistakes, then we can compete. That's the difference between being a side capable of getting the playoffs and a side that just misses out. So still lots to be positive about, but it's about making sure we do keep improving that little 1% here or 2% there, just to make us better as a team. But we've got a group of players who are disappointed at losing here 1-0. Last year we got absolutely hammered 4-0 and got nowhere near. We did well to get nil, and this year was a completely different story.
And that's it. I was going to say, it's the one word that I seem to be using every day: progress. And you look at it year on year in stark terms. Defeat here again, but the progress there is for all to see.
Yeah, but you know, let's say that at the end of the year, you know, it's very easy to look at good performances or people playing well, but it's about what happens over the season. And if we can go at the end of the year and say, you know, we perform well, if we can just improve in a couple of areas and strengthen, then that's where we want to be. You know, we are a club that's been on its knees, and we're standing up, and we're gradually, you know, getting to walking, and we want to run and get into a sprint. But it takes time to do that, and we can't rush it, and there's no way we can rush it. But we certainly, I think we're further ahead now than we thought we probably were, and we're giving our fans, you know, a chance at every game to come and support the club. And every player out there gave everything. There's nothing left. They gave everything. They had a right good go, and played with some quality as well against a side that's been together for a number of seasons. We got in the playoffs last year, and who are very effective at what they do. And you know, we've still got a lot of new players who are adjusting to the way we do things. So I'm pleased with how we're progressing, like you say. But at the end of the season, if our consistency has been as good as it has been for the first 7 games, then it won't be just me saying it, it'll be our position in the league that will be proving that.
And after bittersweet emotions this afternoon, better way to get back on the horse and really go again than Tuesday's derby against Woking?
Yeah, tough game. They've won again today. They've strengthened heavily in the summer, and you know, it'll be a tough game. They're, you know, I think they're further ahead than where we are, because their side's been together for a while and haven't had the problems that we've had. But you know, we fancy ourselves to play anyone and give them a good game, as we've done today, as we did against Grimsby. And you know, an added little bit of sparkle is it's a local derby, and we beat them, did a double over them last year, so we'll be looking to repeat that. But it's not going to be an easy task, but we need as many fans down there supporting us and getting behind us and giving us that lift we need to take it forward and get, you know, 3 points on Tuesday.